This El Paso History TV program is underwritten in part by the Hunt Family Foundation, an El Paso charitable trust that supports our local community, and by the Pioneer Association of El Paso, Texas, a nonprofit corporation promoting El Paso history.
From up here on Scenic Drive in central El Paso, we can see much of the 42 miles of the Camino Real that runs through El Paso County. Today we call it Socorro Road, but in 1598 it was the first Camino Real in North America, connecting Mexico City with northern New Mexico. And for centuries it's also been El Paso's Mission Trail. That makes this extraordinary road with three names one of the most historic highways in American history. As the Camino Real travels north, it crosses the Rio Grande into downtown Juarez and passes the region's very first Spanish mission. The mission Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe was built in 1659, making it a few years older than El Paso's missions. The Guadalupe Mission was the first structure built in our area, and for decades it stood alone. But now the small white church is dwarfed by the modern Juarez Cathedral and the rest of downtown Juarez. When river flooding destroyed the Spanish missions in El Paso, the Guadalupe Mission was spared. What we see today is the original 1600s construction, built in the shape of a cross, as were the missions in El Paso. The old mission is not always open, but it's worth a visit to see the ornate woodwork in the ceiling and support beams of the historic building. You can even see where bullets fired during the Mexican Revolution damaged the wood. The very first Camino Real in North America runs right through El Paso and Juarez. It's part of a 1,600-mile-long trail blazed by the Spanish in 1598 as they colonized the native pueblos around present-day Santa Fe and Albuquerque. There's not another highway like it in North America. The Camino Real also brought what some consider the first Thanksgiving in America. In 1598, Spanish conquistador Don Juan de Oñate was leading north a caravan with 88 heavily loaded carretas, 500 people, and thousands of head of livestock. They stopped near present-day San Elizario to celebrate a Thanksgiving Mass and perform a play about their journey.
El Camino Real, the Royal Road, was the main highway into and out of New Mexico for over 300 years. Entering New Mexico, the trail followed the Rio Grande north, establishing a paraje or a campsite about every day of travel.
This is the area where historians have determined Oñate and his caravan stopped in April of 1598 to give thanks. This location is just south of San Elizario, Texas. It is land that witnessed some of the earliest and most significant history in the southwestern United States, and now it's under development. I'm Bernie Sargent for El Paso History TV on ABC7.
This El Paso History TV program is underwritten in part by the Hunt Family Foundation, an El Paso charitable trust that supports our local community, and by the Pioneer Association of El Paso, Texas, a nonprofit corporation promoting El Paso history.
El Paso History TV is supported in part by the Hunt Family Foundation and the Pioneer Association of El Paso.